Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is set to introduce many different revelations that will lead to saga-wide implications in this story by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film is going to answer a lot of the burning questions from The Force Awakens, as well as introducing new types of Star Wars lore that fans have never seen before on the big screen, including the flash fights in Episode 9 between both Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, what's really intriguing about Episode 9 is that these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of both Rey and Kylo Ren engaging in a lightsaber duel against each other, where it said that they are fighting in the middle of a torrential rainstorm. It's explained that one of the scenes involves a moment in which both Rey and Kylo Ren sprint toward each other and clash their lightsabers together, where it's explained that the environment around them begins to shift and change. It said that eventually Rey and Kylo are now fighting in front of the duel between both Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. It said that Rey and Kylo have a fast-paced duel that involves tons of prequel trilogy choreography, while Vader and Luke fight in the background that is said to be footage from Episode 5 directly. It said that while Rey engages Kylo in the flash fight, Luke's Force Ghost is guiding Rey through the new power and helping her stay up against Kylo during the fight. It said that at one point in time, Luke's Force Ghost even appears in the middle of their duel during this flash fight that is said to distract Kylo Ren, where Rey runs away into the corridors of Cloud City, where Luke's Force Ghost vanishes, as does the fight between both young Luke and Vader, where they are now fighting on a mysterious desert world. So, what's really exciting about this particular moment is that we have a sequence that involves not just Rey and Kylo Ren fighting in a flash fight that takes place within Cloud City, but it also features both Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker fighting in the background, footage taken directly from Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, and even the guidance of Luke Skywalker's Force Ghost guiding Rey through this fight against Kylo Ren. So what I really like about this particular scene is that this is very nostalgic for the fans. A lot of fans love The Empire Strikes Back, myself included. I mean, it's one of the most iconic Star Wars films of all time. I think that everybody agrees with that. And when we look at Episode 9 now, the fact that JJ is paying great homage to that film and paying great respect to that movie, and really using it in a sense where it will serve a great purpose at the very end of this film in the form of a flash fight where both Rey and Kylo Ren are now fighting on Cloud City, I think that this is a very interesting way to really incorporate some of the original footage of the original trilogy into the mix of the flash fights for Episode 9 between Rey and Kylo. So, the one thing that I do want to go over is that this is all explained to first start off where they are now battling in the middle of a torrential rainstorm. Now, this torrential rainstorm is actually said to be on board of the Death Star 2 wreckage. Now, you guys got a little tease of that in the teaser trailer just a couple of months ago, where we actually got to see the wreckage in the middle of the ocean on that unknown world, or moon. We're not quite sure where it is. But nonetheless, that is, of course, one of the flash fight sequences in Episode 9. Now, in this moment, the one thing that really does impress me the most is how they're using original footage from The Empire Strikes Back between both, Luke and Vader, where they're going to fight side by side alongside both Rey and Kylo Ren during their duel. So, this is going to seem like a very, I guess you could say, visually impressive sequence for both Rey and Kylo and Luke and Vader. But it's not just that. Even Luke Skywalker's Force Ghost is said to appear at one point in time in this scene that is said to distract Kylo Ren. In case you guys did not know, Luke's Force Ghost is said to play a major role in Kylo Ren's development as a character and exactly where he's going in this movie. In fact, a lot of the Han Solo visions that Kylo Ren is going to experience is going to all be initiated by the Force Ghost of Luke Skywalker himself. So that is once again a prime example of J.J. Abrams really evolving what a Force Ghost is able to do in the mortal world as well as to a mortal itself, like an actual person living in the mortal world. So Luke is able to literally manipulate the mind of Kylo Ren to see as if his own father Han Solo is going to be there in the middle of the fight as well. Now, with that being said, on top of all of this, we do know that this film is going to take a lot of risks just like this, and a lot of fans are very, I guess you could say, a little worrisome on how this is all going to be utilized in the movie. The flash fights. A lot of people are expressing their concerns over the flash fights and whether or not it really is the best move by Disney, Lucasfilm, JJ, and George. And I think that at the end of the day, the flash fights, it's really a great and clever way to really introduce a lot of these nostalgic moments from the prequels and from the originals, and to really show us this in a very unique way between both the fight between both Vader, Luke, and even, of course, Kylo Ren and Rey in this particular scene. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.